How much further do we have to go?
Serious? What's the matter? You didn't do PT in your old unit?
Plenty. We just didn't have quite so many hills in Kansas.
Ease up, Rosa. It's not her fault. She's got more up top to carry than you do.
Yeah, right.
Seriously, man. She's got more bounce than the NBA. Sometimes I get tired just watching them.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go, move it. There we go, there we go.
Good job, Hanson. It's one. Nice, it's two.
Tell you what, I could watch this all day.
Nice, keep going.
All right, good work, people. Go hit the showers.
Dude, I swear this piece of junk, this thing, it's always jamming.
You gotta reset the tray.
How do you do that?
Here.
Excuse me? Sergeant Warner asked me to take these documents to Specialist Jensen in plans and...
Oh, yeah, Building 12, right around the corner from the PX.
Thank you. I'm still finding my way around here.
Oh, damn. Sorry, here. Here, I'll fix you right up.
I'm fine.
Here you go.
Thanks.
No problem. If you want, I can walk you to plans and ops, too.
I'm okay.
Sure about that?
Positive.
Just trying to be a gentleman. What?
Nothing.
She says she's from Kansas, and boy, would I love to follow that yellow brick.
Hey, Hanson. Everything okay? Remember, I'm your sergeant. You know if there's a problem, you can talk to me, right? Hey, thanks for trusting me enough to tell me what happened to you today.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything.
Why not?
This sort of thing happened all the time in my last unit. Even if you said something, nobody would do anything.
Not even your leaders.
They don't want to hear about it. Then word got out you said something, and everyone starts giving you a hard time because they think you're weak or complaining. Makes you feel like an outcast, just isolated from your unit. I was glad when I got transferred because I thought things would be different here.
All right. That is not the way we do things here. What Barrows did was completely out of line.
I know, but
Our commander's serious about getting rid of sexual harassment and sexual assault. He does not tolerate it.
Look, I don't know if he was harassing me. He was just being a jerk.
Listen, I get the feeling that you didn't appreciate those comments Barrows made during PT and at the office. Would you say they were unwelcome?
Well, yeah.
Are you comfortable working around Barrows? I mean, do you feel you can do your job effectively? Look, if the answer to those questions is no, then it sounds like he's creating a hostile work environment.
You could say that again.
Well, that's pretty much the textbook definition of sexual harassment. Army policy doesn't tolerate sexual harassment or sexual assault. You need to know that you can trust your fellow soldiers and leaders both on and off the battlefield.
Never thought about it that way.
How long have you been in the Army?
About a year and a half.
And how long are you planning on staying in the Army?
Not sure.
Look, the stuff we have to do day in and day out, it's hard enough without some idiot making it harder. 24/7. On duty, off duty, doesn't matter. If you're walking by and someone makes a comment about your appearance, whistles at you, or if they make gestures in front of you that you don't want, that's sexual harassment. And if it gets physical, if if there's intentional sexual contact, using force, threats, intimidation, or if someone's abusing their authority. If you can't or don't give consent, that's sexual assault. It's that simple.
I'm sorry. I should have
No,
done
listen,
this.
you did nothing wrong. Okay? Your fellow soldiers who witnessed those actions, they owe you an apology. So do your civilian co-workers in the office, for that matter. And someone must have seen this stuff happen.
A guy in the office saw it, I guess. And during PT, a few guys saw it.
And no one said anything? None of them intervened?
Why would they? They'd just make themselves a target.
Well, they would do it because it's the right thing to do. And soldiers have a duty to protect their fellow soldiers. We have a saying here. I am strong. It stands for intervene, act, and motivate. You don't just stand by and let sexual harassment or sexual assault just happen.
What could they have done?
Plenty. Your coworkers should have stepped in as soon as they saw what was going on.
Here, I'll fix you right
Hey,
up.
Barrows, what the hell are you doing? You can't touch someone like that. You're a soldier. Show some respect.
Yeah, but who's gonna say that? It takes a lot of guts to stand up to someone like that.
Yeah, okay. There's other ways to do it too. If you don't think you can handle it alone, then you get other people involved.
Here, I'll fix you right up.
Hey, back off now. She's fine.
Now keep in mind that Army regulations don't require civilians to intervene, but anyone who sees something inappropriate has an opportunity to make a difference.
Maybe. It's still tough. Barrows can be a little intimidating.
All right, in that case, you just get more creative.
Here.
Hey, Burroughs, didn't you just show Peter how to fix the printer? Mind showing me too?
Yeah, one sec, but I got...
I'm okay.
Look, if nothing else, that civilian could have gone to get an office manager or a superior officer. Point is, if someone had stepped in earlier and intervened, the whole incident could have been avoided.
Rosa should have said something during PT.
Exactly. Sexual innuendos can lead to sexual harassment, and that can set the stage for sexual assault.
I could tell not everyone was okay with it. I just wish someone had said something.
Exactly. This kind of thing is toxic for unit cohesion. I noticed it at the DFAC when Burroughs was talking and you were sitting alone.
That was so humiliating. Everyone was laughing at me.
Not everyone. I counted only a few. Most of them seemed pretty embarrassed and uncomfortable. The fact that no one said anything is against Army values and the warrior ethos. We protect our battle buddies on and off the battlefield.
What do I do?
Well, do you want to report it?
I don't know. I've seen what happens when people report, and I don't want to hurt my career or be seen as a troublemaker.
That's a valid concern. Many people feel the same way. Studies show that many service members who are sexually harassed choose to either resolve it informally or not report it at all. But that's exactly what the Army is trying to change. The more that people like you can stand up and have the personal courage to speak up and demand better treatment, the quicker our culture will change.
Guess so.
Why don't we get you in touch with our unit SARC Sharp specialist? She'll run you through all the reporting options, and then you can decide what you want to do.
Okay. I think I'll do that.
Good.
Thank you. Really, I'm glad that I have someone to talk to.
Absolutely. Now let's get you in touch with your SARC.
Sergeant Reyes, come in. So how are things going?
Well, as you already know, last month there was one incident of sexual harassment reported. Our inquiry substantiated everything in Specialist Hansen's complaint. Private Barrows has been reprimanded and is being counseled by his unit leaders.
It sounds like it was steadily escalating from comments and gestures almost to an assault. You've seen the reports. How many sexual assault victims say that they were harassed or stalked by their offender first? I'm just glad that we caught this before it got worse. It's unfortunate these incidents are still occurring, especially with all the prevention training these soldiers receive.
Yes, I'm just glad Hansen had the courage to come speak to me about what happened.
Me too. And we can't sweep an incident like this under the rug. It's unfortunate, but statistics show that a large percentage of sexual harassment and sexual assault happen within the first 90 days of someone going into a new unit. Let Specialist Hansen know that we're behind her 100% and that we will not tolerate these types of actions.
Yes, sir. I'll also make sure no one's gossiping about the incident inside the unit.
Good. The only thing anyone needs to know is that sexual harassment is unacceptable and will not be tolerated.
Absolutely. We'll keep morale high and make sure everyone's focused on what they should be doing.
Excellent work. Now, tell me about the events coming up.
Okay, in 3